As promised, here's a video on setting up the size of your environment and creating your background plane and everything set up so it's correct. So if we open up document and we come over here and we look at, I'm going to go ahead and just put this on the side over here. I come over here and I look at Pro, turn up proportion, change this to 12 or 10, no, let's go 20, 48, 20, 48, and say resize. Now, as soon as you do this, it's going to ask you that it's going to make this document unusable. So no, it's not going to be 3D anymore. It's not going to work the same as it was a second ago. And what it's actually doing is it's flattening it out and saving it as basically as an image. So we need to get rid of it as soon as we do that. So we'll say yes. And obviously it's stretched out. And now if I try and do anything in here, this is what happens. So obviously that's wrong. So we're going to Control N to get rid of everything. Then we're going to draw with the same we were already on, tool we were already on, draw out our canvas to whatever size. It doesn't really matter. Like this. Then we're going to push T. And T pulls it out, so now we're back to our 3D space here. And it looks like I did it wrong anyway. Let me turn it this way. There. Okay, so now you're saying I want to be able to see what my frame looks like. And what is this outline here? This outline is so when you get super close to stuff, you can still use the rotation tool and the move tool and all that, because without this on here, we wouldn't be able to ever grab anything. We'd kind of be stuck. So that's what these edges are for. But they also, anytime you see those edges, it means that you're not fully zoomed out. It means that the canvas is bigger than you can zoom out. It doesn't matter what's inside. I can zoom this out forever, but the canvas is still the same size. So how do we see the whole canvas? So I come over to document again, and it's on the side over here. If you want, you can put it on the side and just drag it over here, but it's just, I use this once or twice, and I say zoom out, and see how as soon as I get past the edges of it, the lines are gone. And the reason we do this is so we can zoom in where exactly we want to. So let me show you what I mean. If I come up to this tiling background, actually we'll just start with this one. If I take this and I take this the stone, the bricks, and I zoom by pushing F, it zooms all the way to the edge at the farthest extent without distorting it. This is as close as we can get. Well, if we use the tiling background and we push F, it zooms perfectly inside of that frame. And then we turn our bricks back on and look, now we should have tiling textures are really close, and we'll have to dance with them sometimes, but into here. So that's why we do it. So we can have a different plane as the perfect shot and then build outside of it so it will continue even though we're only shooting the center part of it. So that's one of the things we're doing. Now the next thing we need to do is get all these together like I did. I have them all together right here. Well, the way you do that is you come up to the one with all your bricks, and you can see that this isn't the exact one, but it's got all the bricks into one place, and you can see it's like 3 million. What we want to do is get these and let's say duplicate it even. So how would we do that? Well, what we do is we come to inside your subtool menu, there is a merge button, but not the merge that we use down here, but the merge we're going to use that's just merge visible. And it makes a brand new tool when you do that, like here. I had one before, and I can delete that. So we do this and we can duplicate it and make more of them. After I get all those, they're all flattened out into one controllable brick set, and now I have them perfect. And if you want to see now, this is 815 for the total, but this one down here was 3.27 million. So this is the reason we do it, and we're going to go into why it's important for framing, and we'll talk about that soon.